Wildcat Auto Wrecking is truly the last of a dying breed. A pure classic Mopar salvage yard hidden in the woods of Sandy, Oregon that has been in operation for 30 years. Wildcat just so happens to be in my neck of the woods, so I had to go check it out for myself. What's up, guys? I'm out here in Sandy, Oregon at Wildcat Auto Wrecking. Vanessa was kind enough to give us a walk around tour. So without further ado, let's go check out this epic yard.
This is where we have like all the project cars.
Okay.
So this area right here, I think some of them are on their way over to parts cars, but you know, for the most part, we'd like to save them, you know?
Oh yeah,
which
for sure.
would be awesome, you know?
Do the ones you guys sell, do they come with titles, or is that kind of
Yes,
like a... Oh, okay.
we're licensed with the state of Oregon as a dealer.
Okay.
So, you know, they either come with a clear title or cleared lien paperwork
Okay.
if we're selling it to someone in Oregon. If we sell it to somebody out of Oregon, we have to go ahead and get a title, you know. But they're all cleared.
Wow.
We even got boats.
That is crazy. This is insane. Yeah, it's like A100 heaven over there.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we got more. We got a couple little spots with some A100s. We got another little row right there. We got some back in the parts cars.
Wow, 68 Coronet. Nice.
Yeah, my friend Miguel down in California just bought that.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's gonna rat rod it.
Oh, yeah.
With it.
This thing is legendary.
It's so cool. So you know that a friend of ours owned this, right?
Okay.
And he had Hearst tire for a while. Anyway, he used to race this. It had a dually underneath it before. It's been taken out, but he raced it with a 446 pack motor.
Wow.
So it had a 446 pack motor, and it was not the tow car; it was the race car. The interior is pretty rad. Oh man, sometimes it sticks. But it has like little RT in the seats, and like the seats are super rad. It's like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's cool. So you guys are... This one is getting sold as a
I would
complete
love
project,
someone
right?
to save it. You know,
Yeah.
I thought about saving it myself, but yeah,
God, that's cool.
it's a little bit more of a project than what I wanted to do. But yeah, and
That
there's only a
grill is...
446 pack of that.
Yeah. That grill is pretty solid too. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, unbelievable. So how long has Wildcat been here? Oh, I guess we should introduce you.
Oh, hi. I'm Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Yeah. I've been here about 14 years.
Okay.
I think that Ed's been here, I don't know exactly, around 33, 34
Okay.
years. And I'm sure you'll meet Ed
Yeah.
in a little bit. He's around here somewhere. So.
How long has Wildcat been here in Sandy, Oregon, in the sticks?
In the sticks, it's been here like 33 years.
Okay,
So when he
wow.
bought it, it was already a license as a wrecking yard. It was
Okay.
it was a truck yard, and so you can't really buy property anymore and get a wrecker's license on it. You have to be
Yeah.
grandfathered in.
Yeah.
So he found this property for sale. Him and his
Okay.
wife,
Wow.
and they had started off just down in Portland at their house, and they had like a big shop full of parts and about 10
Wow.
cars.
Wow.
And then they brought that out here, and it grew to this.
Yeah. It's
This is just
even in 33 years, you look at it and it's like, wow, that's it's amazing.
yeah.
Like, I don't think I could amass this type of a collection in 33 years.
Yeah. It's a good organized hoard, is what it is, for sure. We have a guy coming to pick up that Imperial today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he does demo derby.
All
But,
right on.
yeah, I mean that car's basically done. You know, it's not like one that you would save.
So cool. That's a solid little truck.
Yeah, that's a sweet little truck right there.
I need to get another one. Wow. So this section here is all projects
All
for sale?
projects. Anything
Okay.
you see with a white number on the windshield
Okay.
is in my dealer inventory.
Okay. Are those all listed online?
Not all of
Not
them.
all of
a
them.
lot of them are. Some of them aren't. Some of them are kind of like we're waiting. We want to do a couple things to them before we list them.
Okay.
But yeah, my
Wow.
goal would be to get everything on them.
What do you got over there? An E-body just hiding?
Yeah, that's a 70 CUDA that they are working on.
Cool.
I can't tell you too much about what they're going to do. Right? That would ruin the surprise.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Don't tell me then.
Right now it's been moved out because Ed has a couple projects in here he's working on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to a derby guy today.
Okay, the cab over's rad.
Oh, it's super rad.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why we set the 63 on there, you know, it's like so someone can get inspired.
That's awesome. Wow, I love this. Is this one for sale?
Yes.
Really? Interesting. Wow, that would be a fun rat rod. Oh, I like that. I was like, man, I don't know if I want to go down there because I'm probably going to see some stuff I want to take home.
Do you want to go in here? Or
Yeah, sure.
we can walk-
Absolutely, yeah. As long as we're not going to bother anybody.
Nope. Hi. This is Chris. This is Ed, the owner.
Hey, guys.
Woo. Not bad.
Great place, Ed. Amazing.
So these are the projects that, this is our race car.
Okay.
Yeah, 62 Lancer, 383 4-speed. It's a little dusty right now. It hasn't been to the track in a minute, but hopefully.
Yeah. Wow.
This is Ed's 59 Fury project. And 61 Seneca project.
Cool. Wow. All the goodies in here. Yeah, this is pretty epic.
Yeah.
I know that Jeremy came by and
Oh, yeah.
I watched his video and I was like, I gotta go down there.
I love Jeremy. I've known Jeremy
Yeah.
for a long time.
How long have you known him?
Man, at least a decade.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he came here about 10 years ago and he wanted
Okay.
to work here. And,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we should have hired him.
He's a savage with those projects, man. He's always out.
Yep.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I'm going to the mats with him. He called me like last month.
Awesome.
Like, yeah, let's
Hell
talk
yeah.
about what he does.
Yeah, he said he was gonna talk to some people.
Yeah.
And then I kind of saw you posting about it. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow.
Well, let's do the loop this way.
Okay.
I feel like. This is kind of our truck section over here.
Okay.
We're kind of rearranging the yard. We crushed a little over a year ago. We're about 200 cars.
Oh wow.
We do that every 5 years. We have to because we get so packed. I mean, you couldn't even walk up that road right there. It was
Jeez.
just packed.
How do you guys determine what you're willing to get rid of?
When it's dust done.
Yeah.
And usually, like, if there's stuff left on, we take it off. I mean, we
Sure.
don't want to, you don't get a lot for scrap. You get a lot more for parts. So there's this wagon that everybody loves. Somebody needs to come save this.
Oh man.
So cool. Little 50 Dodge business coupe. Super cool.
That is rad. That would be an awesome. There's so many cars where I'm like, there's a rat rod. There's a rat rod. There's a rat rod.
Lots of rat rods for sure.
Challenger up there. Wow.
Yeah. I have a title for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me just.
That frame rail. But we have frame rail for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it got crunched in like.
The rails back here are really solid.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's solid. Yeah, this one right here got smacked right here, but like, no, it's a solid frame, But yeah, it got crunched pretty good over here.
That would be
But it's totally savable. We have frame rails for it.
wow. That would be a great race car. Ideally, someday I'd like to build myself a race car, but
Yeah, I've never been able to join that e-body club.
man, it's tough. I almost bought one last year, but the title, it's missing a lot of VINs. So I'm like, oh, that's so sketchy.
Right.
But if it's going to be a race car, it really doesn't matter at
It
that
doesn't
point.
matter.
Front clips. Wow. Cab for a tin grill. The guy that's got the nice Charger. Wow, this is like a candy store.
We have that 73 Charger over there.
Oh yeah.
And it has a bulge hood on it.
Oh cool.
And then we got a 72 Charger around here somewhere.
So you guys will sell any shell in this yard?
Yeah, I mean, any of the stuff up here, so this is our wrecker's license area, you know?
Okay.
So this is stuff where the title's been turned into the state.
Yeah.
And you have to do that now, and you can never license it again.
Okay.
Unless you get like a salvage title.
Okay. So
So-
they can be salvage title cars.
Yes, but you'd have to, they'd have the mechanic would have to work on it. You'd have
Yeah.
to have the state police come out and be
For
able-
sure.
But
Another
we can
challenge.
sell them as parts. You know
Okay.
what I mean? We can sell any of these shells.
Wow. B bodies. A bodies, E bodies, C bodies. It's just
Yeah, that's the B body section. This is the E body section. You can tell it's really picked over.
Yeah.
There's still some good stuff
of
out
course.
here. And then we start with the C bodies. And then we got the A bodies up here. And of course we got a bunch of stuff out here.
Of course, my love, Vans.
Yes, there you go. There's some Vans there, yeah.
I'm sure Matt's been here quite a few times.
There's a really cool van over here that was painted by the Beard, and he was like a custom van guy back in Portland back in the day. Super cool. Oh yeah, Matt's out here. That I would love someone to save that.
Oh,
So
oh
rad.
my God.
Yeah, so yeah.
Wow, I would love to polish that up.
Yeah, it's super rad.
Packed to the brim. Wow, that is cool. Wow. Oh man, that's a shame. How did some of these vehicles end up?
You know, this thing's been here longer than me, so I don't know how this one came up here, but a lot of our vehicles come from our customers.
Okay.
So say they're working on something, they acquire a vehicle, they take parts off it that they need for their project.
Mm-hmm.
They'll bring us the rest, do trade. We do a lot of trade with people, or credit, yard credit. So a lot of it's from our customers. I mean, I rarely go on Craigslist anymore.
Yeah, I can
I
imagine.
go on Craigslist and I'm like, yeah.
I've got some friends that it's just amazing how much they get just from people knowing that they deal with these types of cars.
Yeah.
And yeah, they sell so quick. Wow. So when are you out of here?
March. Yep.
So you still got some time.
I still have some time. Yeah, I figured I'd ski through the winter for all this nice weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long drive for you, right?
It's a really long
Yeah.
drive. Yeah, it's about an hour each way. But, you know,
Totally worth it.
Yeah, totally. But I feel like I'll be around a little
Yeah,
bit.
sure.
I mean, it's not going to be just.
I imagine you have a really good relationship with Ed and
I love
everybody
them.
that works here.
Yep, they're family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good people. Yeah, I'll be around. But I'm on to doing some things.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's time.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. I feel like the timing's right. My kids are older now. It's easier for me to do things and get away. And
Yeah, for sure.
We had to move all these Imperials to dig out that other Imperial that's getting rid of today. So those are out of place. But here's some more A100s. Oh, we have our 67 to 69 Barracuda row. That goes
Wow.
on over there.
So crazy. It's funny, every time I go to a wrecking yard, no matter what wrecking yard it is, I just can't help but think like all these cars used to be on the road at some point,
Yeah. They all have stories. This is actually a Mexican Duster from Mexico.
Oh, really?
Has some weird things on it. When I go down there, I see a lot of lorries, a lot of Valiants. They did like a Valiant that was like, the Valiant roof line is like a sedan, like a 67, 69.
Yeah.
They did that in a hardtop. So like that one up there that you see in like a sedan, that dark green
Oh,
one.
yeah.
They did that but a hardtop down in Mexico.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know they did like the Valiant Super Bs and stuff. Crazy cars. I would love to have one of the Chargers.
I know exactly. What you're saying. Chargers from, like,
They're
Brazil.
so cool, yeah.
Yeah, they're so rad. The roof line is just killer on those.
I've been trying to figure out how to import one.
Yeah, so I think we talked about that a little bit in Tucson, or I talked to somebody about that. Someone was saying there's a way to do it, but I thought it was really hard to get cars from Brazil. But
I imagine it is. It can't be easy. Just getting a car from Canada.
well, because you never see them. You
Yeah.
never see them up here. But I do see like the Utes from Australia a lot at
Oh,
car
yeah.
shows. So it's Australia's easy. But be something to look into. Yeah, let me just plug this up here. Funny. Wow. And these are our oldies. They go back from like 64 and go back to like 1940 along this fence line. Got some thin car action going on.
That is so cool. I love the forward look stuff. Admittedly, I don't know as much about them as I wish I did.
Yeah, I love the forward look cars.
Yeah,
For sure. They have some great designing.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So unique.
Yep.
So if somebody wanted some sheet metal from out here. You guys cut it out for them, and
I love selling sheet metal. Nice
Yeah.
little DeSoto here. The cool
oh yeah,
exhaust
rad.
pipes there.
that is rad.
Got a good handle on the 50 stuff, I feel like.
Oh yeah,
Got a good-
if somebody's building a hot rod. Wow. The cool thing about hot rodding is that you can get really creative.
Yeah,
You can take so many parts from different cars.
there's no rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. You know, you get into the muscle car stuff and everybody's so purist.
Right. We're starting some more van roads over there, around the corner here.
Oh, okay.
Starting some more truck roads. Let's see, we got some little 100
Oh yeah.
in here.
Oh, that A100 camper. That is so cool.
There's another little van row. Man,
Wow.
it seems hot right now.
Oh, yeah.
For a while, but
I'm excited about that.
yes, your van's super
Wow.
cool.
I can't wait till that thing is on the road. I stayed in a Motel 6 last night and
Yeah.
I realized how much. Wow.
Yeah, this is the wiring van. When someone's like, I need this connector, instead of going to a car and cutting off a good harness, I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
just go out to here, because I bet you that connector you need is right here.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Gosh. I'm going to have to keep that in mind because
Yeah.
every time I get a 10-girl Dodge truck, they're always melted down.
Their wiring is, yeah, that's the thing with those. Is the wiring.
Wow.
Sure, the amp gauge, the whole thing is not. Yeah.
Crazy.
Lots of vans. You know what kind of couldn't get through in those spots here. Drums. Calipers. Quick brake conversions. I'll give you a tour of like the parts places too. Like we're just out in the yard now, but there's a bunch of little. Oh, there you go. Nice
I like
curly
that grill. How much you guys sell grills for?
That grill right there.
Yeah.
That's maybe like $4.50.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. I'm just like taking mental notes of everything that I'm going to have to come back and buy some parts. I also need a side door for my van, the forward side door.
Okay. And do you want window in it or no window?
Preferably no window.
Yeah.
If you run across one, let me know.
Okay.
Mine's rotted out at the bottom.
That's pretty common. Yeah. That's.
Somebody put an aerosol can of something and it rotted the whole bottom of the door.
Oh no.
So like you can grab the bottom of it and just pull it out. It's a disaster, but
Yeah.
wow. Charger grills?
Yep. Lots of charger grills.
Wow.
Charger grills.
Need an OE charger grill. There you go, guys. Hood hinges. Wow. Absolutely insane. I could never work at a place like this because I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go take some pictures and stuff.
I mean, yeah. I always want to do more social media stuff, but it's like it takes time, and I'm so busy just in the office, you know. And
Yeah,
stuff
oh
like
for
that.
sure.
Yeah. It gets to be a lot. It's a full-time job to do social media.
It is, absolutely.
I'm learning that.
They would almost need somebody full time just doing inventory type stuff.
Totally.
Which in this day and age, like it really does pay off.
It does, yeah. Someone just do like eBay and just do social media.
Yeah.
Yep. If anybody out there wants a job at Wildcat, give me a call.
There's some Shelby seats for you guys.
Woohoo!
Wow. Cows.
Truck section.
Oh, another grill. Gosh. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind because I love those grills.
Yeah.
They are amazing.
It just sets it off right.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of the plastic ones. Yeah.
Wow, there's all the tin grills right there. Ooh.
Go in there.
Oh my gosh. Look at all the tin grills. Wow. Amazing. Jeez. Wow, I'm sure that there's some guys that have come through and just picked through.
We had a guy here yesterday.
Yeah?
He was from Tucson, actually. Or the day before. He was looking through our grills, and yeah, he does a lot of truck stuff. I was surprised he wasn't at the races. He said he didn't go this year. Because he has a 72 cab.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Truck and van bumpers.
Oh, I might need to come back from one of those. So when somebody calls to get parts from you guys, you just head out to the yard,
Yes.
figure out the best one. Or...
Yeah, there isn't really an inventory system. It's not like, pick and pull or
Yeah.
or we have like the parts will stand in and all, it's just like you have to be in your mind and come out here and find it,
I can only imagine how much you've learned over the years.
A lot. Like when I started here, I thought I knew stuff. I hardly knew anything really, and I still don't hardly know anything. but you're always learning every day.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, there's our bumper sea of bumpers and our glass racks.
That is insane. I'm just seeing, I like a lot of the stuff that I see. I don't even have the car, but I'm like, I kind of want that.
Bumper.
I needed one. I feel like I'm cheating with the project cars at the strip because my car just needs assembly. The paint and bodywork's been done, but I'm like, it's a project.
It is a project.
Wow. Radiators.
Yes. I would like
Window
to go
regulators.
through those radiators big time and write exactly what they are in all of them, Some of them I can't even get to right now because the fenders are kind of taking over that side, I'd like to go through the fenders next. We just went through all the doors, which was really awesome. We'll head over there in a little bit. But, yeah, I really want to go through the fenders, get them organized, go through those radiators. It's just time,
Oh my God. It's like I look and it's like if somebody was like, inventory everything, I'd be like, okay, give me 20 years.
Yeah, it's kind of impossible.
Maybe even 30. There's so much stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty impossible.
Wow. This is just so crazy. Oh, wow. A Viper hood.
Yeah,
I did not
you
expect.
have the Viper parts.
I did not expect to see that.
Yeah.
I've been wanting a ratty Dodge Viper for a long time.
That would be rad. That would be super rad.
There was one for sale not too long ago for $20,000 locally to me, and I wanted it so. But oh, those are from Snowbar, huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I thought they looked familiar. Very cool.
Yeah, we got quite a few cars from them.
Yeah, that was a crazy auction. I'm glad I went to that one.
Yeah, I missed it. I was here.
Well, I can't say you missed much when you consider where you were at, but for me, I was just like, I don't know if I'll ever see a private auction like that from somebody's personal collection again.
Yeah. And they do pop up though, and it's crazy. People still have stuff rat holed away, and big collections that, they're starting to come out. Lots of radiators.
So how much knowledge did you have about Mopars before you started working here, Vanessa?
I had a bit,
Yeah.
I had gotten into Mopars probably around 18, 19. I got a Dart, and then I realized it was a Mopar.
Yeah.
And then I saw a Mopar magazine, 7-Eleven. I was like, there's a Dart on the cover. And I was like, oh, a Dart's a Mopar, okay. And then I just started buying magazines and just dove into it,
Oh yeah.
And then I had met somebody down in the Bay Area going through the nickel ads. It was like, Mopar parts for sale. And I'm like, I'm going to go check them out. And met them, and they were kind of doing their own thing. A guy named Alan Rudder, who owns Al's Rapid Transit. And he was selling parts and flipping cars. So I kind of followed suit, and I started buying cars off Craigslist and flipping them. I started working for people in the Mopar world, pulling parts for them, helping them out on projects, and that was all down in Oakland. Finally got a warehouse space. There's that 72 Charger I was telling you about.
Oh yeah.
Finally got a warehouse space and was doing light restorations, mostly flipping cars,
Sure.
And then got pregnant with my son, and I was like, I can't be living in a warehouse with a baby. I don't have a baby here. But
Oh,
that is fun. But
that is funny.
And then moving up here and found Wildcat, and I was like, well, Wildcat is all Mopar. That's perfect,
Yeah.
So started working here, and Yeah. So I mean, I had some basic knowledge. I know how to do like, you know, disc brakes,
Sure.
conversions and things like that, and you know, basic Mopar knowledge. Yeah, we just went through all these doors and I'm all organized. Yeah, look at that.
I like that.
Yep.
This is right up my alley.
There you go. You need this in your life.
My God. Oh, yeah. So cool. When I come to a place like this, like all I see is just like so many, like I see a sea of possibilities.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
It's a disease, I think.
It is a disease. There's a lot of people that share our disease though. So.
Oh, yeah. I don't feel as bad. There's no like Mopar Addict Anonymous yet though, but.
No.
Oh, the vans. I was before I got my van, I was looking at this one a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I really wanted to save it.
It's a good project for somebody who needs a windshield.
It's got the single rear door like mine. I like it. Yeah. Gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It runs and drives and uses transmission. But it's a sweet little like church van. You know?
Oh yeah.
Church camp van.
Another. Oh my God. You guys just have all the van grills. I keep finding the plastic ones, and I built a small collection.
Yeah.
And I'm like, those ones are just so much cooler. Couple more tin grills back here.
And then we got all the Nestleds back this way.
Oh yeah.
Against the fence over there. There and over there. We can do all those as well.
And I'm always on there looking at this thing.
Yeah, the Kick and Country.
This thing is cool.
I contacted the radio station because they're still around.
Yeah.
And I sent them pictures, and they, you know, you think they'd be interested in saving it, you know?
If anything, just clean it up and use it as a like showpiece or something.
Yeah, but yeah.
Wow.
This one's called the Mounted Mushroom Van.
Oh yeah, that's another one that I liked. All the doors. E-body doors, C-body doors, every body doors. Deck lids.
Lots of E-body doors over there. Lots. Right. Cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, they even got a purple one.
All those.
Oh yeah, look at that. This video is going to be 6 hours worth of editing into smaller clips, and
That's cool. Cut my laugh out. I gotta.
I will not do that because my laugh is funny too. Oh yeah, the Mount Hood mushrooms, the debauchery that has taken place in this van.
I know, right?
You know, people are seeing stuff in that one.
Yeah. Seen all the things. They got the...
Oh, yeah. Keep the mushrooms safe and locked up.
Totally. Well, I could take you. There is a bunch of parts upstairs. It gets kind of cluttered up there. But it might look cool on the video.
Oh yeah.
Take it up there, and then and then you can just free range around the yard if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be taking pictures for a while.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and I want to get a picture of us together.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be great. Let's get through here.
All the fun stuff in here. Here's the office, which is just amazing too. I gotta see if I can find one of those signs. That is so cool.
I'm gonna get you a t-shirt too before you leave.
I was gonna ask you if I could get a shirt and a hat. I have money. I'm more than willing to pay. Very cool. I got jealous when I saw your hat.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I want that. Wow.
All the records are pretty cool too.
Everything is just awesome. I could spend a life. Ooh, that semi truck. I have the remote control version.
That's
It's
cool.
the oldest toy that I have from my childhood that I still have.
That's awesome.
Very cool. I've never seen a miniature version. I'm also a freak for collectibles. I was like, oh my god, look at it all.
Someone left the Coors Light here. Shh, don't tell anybody. Watch your head when you come up here.
Okay.
Preston, do you want to go first?
Oh, no, it's fine. There's another amazing grill.
So this is kind of like, you know, when you need small parts like switches and, you know, gauge clusters are going to be back over there. You know, bumper bumperettes, side markers, things like that. Littles are all up here.
Spindles. Headliner bows. Oh, yeah. Snow bar grill.
Emblems are in these little boxes over there. Roof rail trim for E-body.
Gosh.
Takedown linkage.
Oh, wow.
Letters, chrome letters.
This is so crazy to me.
It's super crazy. I love it up here.
My God.
It's like an enchanted little Mopar land.
Yeah.
Parts. Bumper jacks. This is where we keep most of the gauge clusters, so you can get everything outside. Someone was obviously looking for some motor mount brackets. And
Wow.
they must
all
still
the
be looking because
gauges.
they're still all over the floor. Some tin grills up behind you.
Look at that. Absolutely insane. Now I'm about to go talk to my banker like, how's my credit? Because I'm thinking about buying this one.
This is kind of the off-limits room.
Is that all the good stuff in there?
Privates, yeah.
The
We
private
got
stash?
steering wheels up here. We got some console plates, power steering shafts, manual steering shafts, some shifters.
It's like everywhere you turn. Wow.
So much stuff.
My God. Look at that. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine trying to value
Yeah.
the whole place.
Yeah.
It's like, it's mind-boggling. Rim blow wheels. Look at that. My God. Wow. Wow.
I always thought that was a funny name, Rim Blow.
Oh, yeah. Chrysler and their funny little innuendos. I did get a kick out of it many years ago when I learned that Plum Crazy Purple was almost statutory grape. I thought that was like, God, guys, really?
Yeah.
They did so much shit where it's like they would never get away with that now. Insane.
Bee's nest.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, watch your head
Oh,
here.
okay. Wow.
We got, I'll show you a couple storage buildings out here and then let you roam free.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
What time do you guys close today?
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't be.
There's some containers out there too. There's no lights in them. But we have a lot of stuff in there too, like manifolds and things like that. Also, if you go back underneath that overhang over there, there's like drive shafts, transmissions, barrels of like core carburetors, stuff like
cool.
that. Gas tanks, some taillights in here. trim.
Wow.
You know, we keep all these great trailers to store stuff in.
Wow. A lifetime of Mopar parts.
Yeah, 69 charger console, brackets. There you go. I think you buy them new, but
Some people,
yeah.
and I don't blame them, want the original stuff because it always fits a little bit better.
We got some wiper motors in here, steering columns. We got more steering columns in this van or this trailer. Plastic truck tanks. Now that's a thing. There's so many different ones that it's just crazy. It's different if it's 4-wheel drive, long box, short box,
Yeah.
and there's all these weird angles to them. Like there's so many different ones, but
This is hilarious because I was looking for another one, but mine's fine.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
was rotted out on mine. Wow, it's funny. I just walk here. Boom, there's one. Cool. I guess if I ever pop mine, I guess I can grab another one.
There you go. And then we got the hoods over here.
Ooh. It's a little better shape than mine. Huh. Oh yeah.
And engines. Got a rampage.
Oh cool. Wow. Full roll kit. Ooh.
Yeah, I just sold that.
Oh, damn it. I was like, this is it.
Yeah, I just sold it last week. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's rad. Oh, yeah. I'm not surprised that one sold. That's cool. All the stuff I'm like, oh, I really want that. Vanessa sold it. Doing her job. Another tin grill. Wow.
This is a sedambulance. See how long it is?
Oh, yeah.
I love that sedambulance. Like,
That's funny.
some motors in here.
Wow. Where are the Hemis? No.
Some Hemis around the yard. We don't have any 426 stuff, but early Hemis we have.
There we go. That's awesome. Yeah, those early Hemis are so cool.
Yeah.
I would love to build a rat rod. Throw one of those in it.
Dude, totally. You can put the ambulance here. It'd be great. Make a straight extra cars. It'd be great.
Wow. It's going to be a little bittersweet leaving this place, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be definitely like a little bit of a shock. I mean, I spent 14 years here. you
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
The amount of memories and people that you've met along the way, I imagine,
so many
is
people, so many. That's
just
the thing about
crazy.
This hobby is like the cars are cool as hell. I mean, that's why we love it, right?
Absolutely.
But what's really great is all the people you meet. You meet some
100%.
amazing people that you would never meet if it wasn't for the cars.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about doing the podcast and getting to meet so many people. Like, I have friends all over the country now. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And when you have something that you're so, it's funny when, like, people have things in common, but when you have people that are passionate about something, it changes
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
'Cause, I mean, how many people, I mean, I know a lot of people, but for the average person, I mean, who gets excited going to a wrecking yard?
I do.
Not the average person, but the crazy person like us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna let you walk around.
all right. Thank
Yeah,
you,
I'm gonna give you
Vanessa,
office.
for the tour.
All right.
Why don't plug your new business real quick?
Oh, my new business is 5 Point Parts.
Okay.
I will be selling parts and also be a Mopar parts locator.
Awesome.
I've been doing this for 20, 25 years.
Yeah.
I have contacts not just at Wildcat, but all
Yeah.
over the country.
Awesome.
So if people are looking for parts and don't have the time to find them,
Yeah.
I'm your girl.
Okay,
So,
where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram right now at 5 Point Parts.
Okay.
My Facebook is coming up this weekend.
Awesome.
I'm working on a website over the winter,
Cool.
which would be at 5pointparts.com. I already
Awesome.
got the domain. So,
All right.
yeah, so
Cool.
check me out.
Yeah, definitely. Get some merch going.
Yeah,
I gotta get some merch.
the merch going. That's happening this winter too. So
Awesome. Well, thank you
Okay.
for the tour, Vanessa. I'm gonna spend a couple hours and get some rad pictures and some more videos.
yeah,
So,
do it. Okay, Chris, thank you.
all right, thank you.
Okay.